But we do have CJ coming in. Mr. Foxx is with us. Good to see you. So we got CJ Foxx. We don't have MJ Frazier. We don't have TJ Logan. We don't have CJ Freeman. We got Mr. Foxx.
Yes, sir.
How big is that game coming up tomorrow night?
It's huge. It's a huge one for us. We got to get it.
What's it going to take to get it done tomorrow night against that crazy quarterback they've got at DH Conley?
We got to handle him. We can't let him do too many wild things. You know, he's an incredible athlete, so he may get a couple plays here and there, but we got to basically take away his main, his threats.
Now, a lot of times you're probably a linebacker, maybe staying home watching that area of the field. Tomorrow night, you stay home or do you go get him?
I'm trying to go get him.
Got to go after that guy.
I got to go after him. Can't give him Tom.
What number is he wearing?
I believe number 10, possibly.
Got to get that number memorized. I got to find out that number 10. Got to get that memorized. We want to know his phone number. We want to know his uniform number. Everything about that guy. Got to inside out. He's tall.
Yeah.
He's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But he'd go down like anybody else.
You got to hit him.
You got to those singles. You got to get him to the ground.
Yeah.
And when you attack him, you got to let him know you've been there.
Yes, sir.
Now he's 6'4", weighs 235. Your size. How big are you?
I believe 6 foot 205.
205. So you're faster than you. But you're not as heavy. You're as a quarterback, but you're faster. That's the advantage there for you tomorrow night. What makes football? Why do you play football? Why is it fun? Why do you enjoy this game?
Just the camaraderie. I like being with my teammates. I like the brotherhood of it all, and just going out there and handling a task. Because you work and practice all week to achieve a goal, and just seeing it come, true is amazing.
How about the team this year compared to last year? This year a lot more fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're a lot more mature than we were last year, so we can handle business.
On the field, how do you think you guys have improved since last year? How have you improved? What's made you a better team this year?
I feel like at certain moments last year when we faced adversity, we didn't really know how to, react to it. But now when things happen, we keep our head up and we keep playing.
What's been the biggest win so far this year? Kind of looking back over your schedule, probably the biggest win for you?
Probably Eastern Elements. Huge win.
39-38? Something like that?
Yeah, 48, I believe.
49-48.
Yeah, 49-48. Yeah.
Man, you had that one game, your JV game against Friends was 50-49.
Oh, yeah,
you guys played the next night 16-50.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I may be wrong. Coach Brown sits down the street at Grimsley, but in one of those games you guys could have picked up on the added to your win total. At Grimsley games, a game you guys probably think, wish we could have got that one. That's one of those games you could have had.
Yeah.
What about the Eastern Alamance game? What made that such a big win for you? I know it's a close game. What made that such a big win?
Because I don't believe a lot of people expect us to win that game. And, being double overtime, it takes a lot of, want. You got to definitely want to come through with that win. So I feel like it was definitely important for us to go out and get that.
Maybe I was going to ask Coach Westberg this when I saw him last week and didn't ask him. So I asked CJ Foxx. Here's the question, CJ. How much better is Western Alamance than Eastern? Because Western Alamance
is tough.
They that much better than Eastern?
Yeah, I'd say. They're a tough football team. Yeah.
Western's pretty well looked. The Crispin guy and the Daniels guy.
Yeah, those are some tough guys.
And Crispin, two tough guys. Here you go. Northeast going to Eastern Alamance tomorrow night. That's one of your opponents. Northeast Guilford Rams from your conference, also from your neighborhood. Do you see them getting the win tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah, I think Northeast got them. Yeah, because they were close to beating them last time.
14-10 game first time. So.
Yeah, a lot of people say they could have won that game too. So
how big would it be to get that win at Conley tomorrow night so you guys could hopefully be able to come back home next week and face Eastern Guilford? You can't go anywhere next week till you win this week. So how big is that win tomorrow night?
It's huge. Huge. We got to have it. It's playoffs. It's win or go home.
Now, who's the top motivating coach on your team? You got to have one guy just get you guys so fired up. Once the game's ready, to get you guys so fired up, you guys can't slow down. You got to keep going. Who's the man that gets you guys pumped up?
Coach Grinton. Our linebacker coach, Coach Grinton.
Coach who?
Grinton.
Coach Grinton.
Yes,
what do we know about him? I mean, I've not heard the name much before, but what about Coach Grinton? What makes this guy the right guy?
He's a grinder, man. He's always on top of us, having us running a bunch of sprints in practice. He really tries to get the best out of his players because he sees our potential.
Here's one of my questions off this sheet. You may have hit already. Last sprint of the day in practice. Last sprint, you guys have been going hard. Coach Grinton's in your face. He's on your back, driving you guys hard. That last sprint, who wins that last? And he wants to, for some guys in practice, this is when you get the last sprint, then get the heck out of your home. But this means something to you guys. It's important now. So at the last sprint of the day, who wins that last sprint?
I'm going to have to say probably Christian Bass.
Christian Bass.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. So Mr. Bass gets that win.
That guy goes after.
He's hard.
Yeah, he's a tough.
Now, you're a linebacker, right? Bass linebacker, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a good linebacker tandem. You guys will be able to handle things out there with Bass and together, working together. Should be a good. How big is Bass?
Bass is probably, I believe, a little bit taller than me. Probably, he weighs a little bit less than I do.
You guys are about the same overall.
Yeah, probably.
But you guys are both quick.
Yeah.
Sideline to sideline. Got to cover it. And both of you going after Anglers tomorrow night can be cutting inside going after the game.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it. Big game tomorrow night. Who, we asked, I think, Ford about this. Who would you say has got to be the nicest person on your team?
Nicest guy on the team.
Good guy.
I don't, just like he said, I don't know if there's too many nice guys. I would say, we all get our mean face on when it's game time. So that's a tough question, but I don't know. I'd probably say maybe that's Christian Bass again.
If you're on a deserted island, stuck by yourself on that island, all out there, man, nobody. But you got to have a teammate there. Who do you call on to be the way on a deserted island?
Teammate on a deserted island.
You by yourself, you're trying to get off. This guy might be able to help you, and these guys going to hang in there with you no matter what.
Probably Miles Edgerton.
Miles Edgerton. That's our man right here.
That's the man right there.
Big Miles next. So, do you guys start a campfire? You try to send smoke signals?
Probably, yeah. Smoke signals and a campfire. Probably just try to do both.
Get recognized, get off that deserted island.
Yes, sir.
If you had to have one of your coaches off your team to come get you off of that island, who comes to get you guys?
Probably, it's going to be a close one between Westberg and Honeycutt, Coach Honeycutt. Yeah.
We may have asked this earlier, but again, we talked about the nicest guy on the team. Who's the meanest, toughest guy in night hockey?
Meanest, toughest guy in night hockey.
Yeah, who's the toughest guy, meanest guy?
Probably I'd say Nye Welcher. Nye Welcher, he's pretty physical.
Here's one for you. This may be taking it back. Did you go to Northern Guilford Middle School too?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to try this. I'll throw this out there, take it back in the history. Who is the meanest, baddest, toughest guy to ever come out of Northern Guilford High School?
Northern Guilford.
Football-wise.
Northern Guilford High School in general.
Yeah. You were there back as a kid watching those guys play and stuff like that. Probably who's the meanest, toughest guy to ever come to?
Meanest. Chris Ripberger. I'm pretty sure.
Ripberger, yeah, the linebacker.
Yeah, tough guy.
Man,
Big Red.
That's a good call. Big Red went to Carolina. I think he played or not. It was going to be a walk-on. That's a good call.
I remember watching him play when I was in middle school. Yeah.
Because he actually was on that East-West All-Star roster. He made that. That's great stuff. Excellent call. Chris Ripberger. Good call there. You look at it like this. Say 10 years down the road, we asked Ford most of this question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, of course, I want to go to the NFL. But if that didn't work out, I'd probably pursue a career in law enforcement.
Law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
We could use some help there.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Where did you go to school for that? You go to a place like GTCC and go to police training to maybe the community college, or go to the big school?
Probably the big school if I could. But, I just got to get it how I can if I want to be in law enforcement.
Senior this year, right?
Yes, sir.
CJ Foxx, where is CJ Foxx looking at for college?
Right now I'm looking at, UNC Pembroke and A&T.
And A&T? A&T would be, I tell you, here's a good Northern Guilford thing for us for A&T. Last week watching that TV footage, you've been seeing a lot of the TV footage about the kid, Franklin, coming out of Dudley. He's been such a good defensive back there this year. But then you've also had a kid, last week, I haven't seen this kid in a long time. I've been seeing Markel Cartwright running back out of Andrews. I've been seeing Lamar Raynard, quarterback of Andrews. I've been seeing Franklin McCain, as I mentioned, a Dudley defensive back. Here's the guy stepped up last week. Glad to see this guy. Here comes Trey Marsh. Touchdown catch out of Northern Guilford. You got one of those things.
Yeah.
Have you been to some A&T games this year?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to one, I believe, Saturday too.
Favorable to playing Savannah State at home Saturday. Be a deck game. What does your team need to do to win that game tomorrow night? Give me the inside scoop.
We gotta be very resilient tomorrow night because we're gonna face adversity. We're going to their stadium. We just gotta stay together as a brotherhood, and we gotta achieve that goal.
A couple final questions for you tonight. What would be the big play for you in that game? The big key play. You may have already had your key play of the open tomorrow night. Would be even bigger. What would be the big play? The perfect play for you?
Probably a strip sack for a touchdown.
Do you guys go after that ball aggressively, trying to strip it at all times?
Yeah, we got some ball hawks on the team.
And as you try to strip it, you also at the same time it's a 50-50, 50% trying to make the tackle, 50% trying to strip the ball.
Yeah, we want the football.
You want the football, but you also make sure you wrap them up.
Yeah, make sure you wrap them up. Yeah.
Don't want to mess that tackle at all. Say if you and your family get together, here's a closing, get close to closing with CJ Foxx. Family for a meal, formal meal. Just sit down meal, sit your mom, your dad, you at the meal. You can invite anybody to that meal that night from the past or present in history. Anybody. Who do you bring in?
I gotta go with Marlon.
No, you go Johnny Roscoe. Did you say this? Is it Johnny Roscoe? No. Go ahead. Who do you bring in?
Probably, you said anybody in history?
Anybody in history. Anybody. From anywhere back. Relative. Might have been a president. Might have been an athlete. Anybody past or present even. Past sometimes are better. Sometimes people in the present. Who do you bring in?
Probably Martin Luther King.
MLK.
Yeah,
that's right.
Gotta go Martin Luther King.
Not a bad call. Huh? I was thinking maybe Johnny Roscoe.
I definitely have him there too.
You gotta have him. He may be serving the meal to you guys that night. Great man. And great job this season. Eric Westberg, your coach. What's your coach? What does he mean to you, the head coach? You talk about Brenton, the tough defensive man, but what about Coach Eric Westberg? What does he mean to you and that team?
Oh, he means the world to us. He keeps us focused. He he always makes sure that we are, conscious of what our goals are, and he always makes sure we know that, how good we are as a football team at the end of the day. When we play the way we play, we feel like we're the best team around. He makes sure we know that.
CJ, excellent job. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Hope to see you guys back at Eastern Guilford next Friday, but you got business to take care of at Williams County tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Down in Pitt County. What time you guys leaving?
I believe we have to be there tomorrow around 12. We're
So
probably
no school tomorrow, so this is a tough day, man. This is a tough day for the coaches and players to focus on. No school tomorrow. Got to be at what time again?
I believe 12 o'clock, yeah.
12 o'clock noon. Leave out early, go get the meal down there, eat on the road.
Yeah, we're getting some barbecue.
Barbecue?
Yeah, we're eating at a barbecue place.
What kind of barbecue? Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good luck. Well, if you guys were Coach Roscoe, you guys be eating probably at UNC Pembroke or Campbell.
He always took us to places like that.
Yeah, driving down the highway, headed east. If you want east, you're going to find that college and eat there along the way.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good job, CJ Foxx.